Sup everyone, welcome to some pre-season fun. Hope you're all enjoying the new global if you're that way inclined. I wasn't originally going to bother doing a video for this war, but it went pretty well overall. I'm on a new path, and I was relatively pleased with it overall, despite it being just pre-season messing about, semi at least, and so I thought I'd get stuck in. Got big Jabari. Finally get to use Tiger again, and Void. It's been a very long time since I got to use Void in war, so I'm excited for this. Going to be playing with Path 8, looks like I'm going to be for, as it stands so far at least, coming up to Valk so far. All these nodes are new to me, and I know that some of them have recently changed as well with regards to how they have been last season at least, but yeah, let's get to it. Valk is, I haven't taken her with Tigra for a very long time. It's a pretty easy fight. Her specials are quite easy to avoid. Just 3 dashbacks for her SP1 and punish with heavy. Wanted to close the distance with my SP1 there, it wasn't overly necessary. I tend not to play Tigra in the most orthodox fashion. I kind of find a way that works. Still keeping it efficient, and it still gets the fight done and effectively, and that's that. Good night Valk. On to next, coming up to Scarlet Witch, going first fight with Void. I've got 2 fights with him today. It's nice and easy. I didn't want to keep too close to her, didn't want us to start getting furies, so my game plan rather was just to sort of keep distance when I can, get in with combos, fire an SP1 when I can, and then get back out again so that she doesn't build anything up. I wasn't too worried about her debuffs. If I get a bit of poison on me, it's not going to kill me. If she power drains me, so be it. Void's damage is going to do most of the work, and the fact that the good old off-season, a lot of champs are placed with suicides, that helps things along the way as well. She's just gonna slowly kill herself, and then I can just keep my distance and stay chilled. Next up we come to Blade. I was pretty confident and comfortable going in with Tigra. Again, it's not a common fight I take, but he's pretty easy with her. It's quite straightforward, just bait the SP1 and do her thing. However, as you will see coming up shortly, I got caught out by a weird input error, and here I'm going for combos to get into the corner, and it just put me into holding heavy, which I absolutely didn't do, and got punished as a result. Fortunately survived that, and the rest of the fight's easy going, nice and clean to get him down. Again, it's just 1 dashback and a light whiff to avoid the SP1, get the SP2 and fry him. Easy enough, but yeah, that was a little bit annoying to happen, and I was hoping for a clean fight. Mephisto, in my opinion, the best counter for him is Void. I know there's obviously Torch as well, but Void deals with the power gain, whereas Torch won't. Just takes a bit of time to get those petrifiers on, but once in, it's good game. Again, he's got suicides on, so it helps with the ticking down. Once that's all on, he's gonna just chip away at himself with the recoil damage as well. No incinerate damage for me. Just bait the specials. SP1 or 2 doesn't matter. Don't let him get to SP3. And yeah, 1 petrifier's on, and the next one won't be far behind, and I can just watch him tick down without a care in the world. Don't have to worry about his regen. You don't need me to explain how Void works, everyone knows. Yeah, it's just a nice easy fight I've been looking forward to doing, because it's been a very long time since I got to do it. The rest is just a waiting game. And there we go. Going into Gorr, again I was pretty confident here. It's, I believe, a new node. I just want to reiterate, I'm not quite used to it here. I was aware of one eye open, and my plan was to still do a bit of parrying and knowing that the damage shouldn't be too much of a problem for me. I knew I'd take on a little bit of bleed, and again that input happened. It forced me into a heavy when I wasn't meaning to, and he cleans me out. I went back in. It's really annoying. Again, I was looking forward to a good video. This doesn't make me look great, I'll admit, but you know, it's pre-season. It's not going to be the end of the world. He gets a bleed on me. Gets a couple of bleeds on me. The rest of the fight was going pretty cleanly, but those bleeds are ticking down and I am not healing so well. The really annoying thing is this SP2 would have killed him. You see all that huge chunk go off, but the bleeds really annoyingly beat me to it. I honestly didn't bother recording the final attempt in which I got him down. You'll have to take my word for it. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but there we go. Cersei on the boss island. Again, a straightforward Tigra fight. Not too much I can say about it. I did make a mistake and in fact missed one of the dexes on her specials. Took a hit. Was really worried about embarrassing myself further. But otherwise, done the fight a bunch of times. It's nice and easy. I was quite glad that she no longer has planetary endurance on her. We can just watch her go down and watch me make a sloppy fool of myself. Tigra is one of my favourite champions. Like, I know she didn't get the greatest showcase in my videos so far, as been running Path 2 and Titania is the main goal there, but it is good to, quite refreshing to be able to use Tigra again here, as she works so well for Path 8. Moving on to Spider Pig. Time to bring out Jabari. Didn't need to worry about boosts or power start 1. I knew I was going to get loads of bleeds on him, which in time would just build my power up. Yeah, just bait his special ones. They're really easy. I accidentally reparried there and did get stunned, but it was no big deal. I'll heal a bit from the taunt as well. I definitely tried to throw a special there just before, anticipating the bar of power completing, but it didn't quite make it, so it was a bit delayed and I threw it into block. No big deal. Bait the SP1 and he's just going to go down nice and steadily here. I've also got the hunt on, which is nice, so those bleeds are really stacking up. Counterpunch charges help, as it gives me an unstoppable. Yeah, get him up to 12-13 bleed stacks there is always nice to see, and pretty reassuring that the fight's only going one way. And there we go. Last but not least, I wasn't originally expecting to go for this spot. I don't think we had anyone else for the counter, the usual pre-season lack of communications, etc. But I thought I'd try and redeem myself from my last spot fight and wanted to try and give Jabari a good showcase. I also didn't have to worry about the not quite Limber node from Path 2, but was still aware of Limber here, so I was just going to play it stun immune. Try to avoid hitting into block, bait the heavies, reply, get specials out, try and get him to SP2. I wasn't worried about any degen that was going to kick in from brute force. Get away during his SP2. To be honest, I wasn't really... There we go, I've triggered untouchable, so that's going to tick down, I can let it expire. I wasn't expecting this fight to go as well as it had. Bear in mind, I hadn't healed up, I wasn't using boosts, and I wasn't using any greys, anything. Just wanted to fancy my chances really and see how we go. But it's going pretty smoothly there. Again, I've got the hunt on here, so those bleeds are really stacking up. Get him to 11 there, which is... Don't see that from Kingpin. Again, bait another SP2. He's going to go untouchable again in a moment, I think. But yeah, it's felt really safe, really solid. Impressed to finally give Jabari a good successful showcase as well. And very shortly, there we go, untouchable. Just going to wait that out. It's still ticking down with the bleeds as well. And it's just going to be a clean finish here, and good night, Mr. Spot. Felt like the longest beta heavy in the world ever. And as Forrest Gump would say, that's all I have to say about that. I'll see you at the next one. I'm not going to do too many pre-season war vids, but as it was a new lane and got a fair few fights today, I wanted to do what I could and put it all out for show. I will see you guys very soon.